Hi everyone. As of November 8th, 2015, this will have been 10 months on a low dose testosterone. I, however, wanted to wait until I got my next period so I could report about that as well. So here we are. It's on the 20th of November. The 21st, I guess it would be now. Uh, well, let's talk about that first, I suppose. My period has been pretty consistent, except I would say instead of 4.5 weeks on average, it's kind of turning more into every 5 weeks. And there is something I noticed about this particular one, and that is I don't really get cramps anymore. That is, I did at the very beginning, and I did not have to take painkillers. I like basically like I woke up with them, right? And I got in the shower and I started walking to the bus for work. And by that point, they were gone. And in the first place, they were pretty inconsequential. So I mean, I guess I just like they're kind of disappearing, and it just seems like it's less and less and less every time I get my period. So I guess they're just not really a thing anymore. Besides that, it's been pretty normal though. With what little period I ever got in the first place, it's still, a little bit of blood for like 2 days. Besides that, I guess my hair is filling in a little bit more. You weren't ever really able to see it before, but I guess you can sort of see it now. Like it's pretty clearly there. So, like not only on my sideburns, but also like kind of you can tell here. It's not nearly as uh, obvious, I guess, as my sideburns, but it's there. So that's been nice. Because I mean, like before, like a lot of my hair was just like sort of patchy and just like there, but not like really there. So that's been nice. My voice has still been startling me a lot lately. Like, I had a friend film me the other day, like it was a few weeks ago, and like they played it back, uh, and I was like, wait a minute, that's me? Like, I couldn't believe that it was me. Like, I guess I'm having this like separation from what I'm expecting and what the reality is. It's just really weird. Um, I will say though that a lot of my range is continuing to come back. I've been doing more training lately, just trying to sing more and in spite of the fact that it's easier for me to do L2E kind of stuff, like I'm singing higher anyway from time to time and find that it's easier actually than it ever was before. It does not come out naturally. Like you can tell that it's clearly not my natural range anymore, but like it's there, and so I mean it's very encouraging, and I just continuing to practice. So that's been really nice. Uh, Besides that, public perception of me has been sort of hit and miss. Like there are days where I'm like, wow, well, I should really maybe consider maybe going off OT because like there will be several days where like maybe 5 different times like I'll be SIR'd, and there are then also several days like in a row where I'm just continuing to be mammed, and I'm like, oh well, I guess not. Maybe I should just keep on going. Um, I think the public perception is still skewed on the girl side, whatever that means. So I am planning on continuing to inject for the foreseeable future. Uh, and I'm still going to go with the same amount as I was ever doing. I still think that it's a good pace for me, even if it's really discouraging that for like several days in a row I'll be mammed anyhow. But I mean, I just need to realize that I need to be patient and that even after I'm done with these injections, it's still going to be a thing anyway. I'm just hoping for maybe a little bit less than what it is right now. Um, well, the last thing I wanted to mention is that injecting is still kind of a struggle for me. Uh, it's 10 months now. You'd think that I'd be used to it by now, but uh, that's also very hit and miss. Um, there are days where it goes really, really smoothly, and I mean, I just kick myself later for being so like hyped up about it in the first place. Like God, it's just not a big deal. Like why did you make it a big deal? But then there are other days where my stress is very founded and uh, injecting is painful. Like I'll hit a nerve and then I just can't seem to find the right place. So I guess I'm going to be bringing that up to my clinician when I see them next, which I don't believe is until February. But regardless, I'm just going to keep on trying to improve with that and try not to be so fast-paced about it because of my anxiety for, leading up to it. It's been a lesson in patience and kind of a check to my own stubborn attitude. Uh, if I mean, I'll report on that next time I see you, which will be in 2 months. And I suppose with nothing more to say, I will see you then.